Alright. Hey collective, how y'all doing? Since I was half asleep and I posted that new moon video at 4:44 in the morning, I said let me come back and do y'all another one. And let's see what come out these cards. We're gonna use the same cards. Now I do hope everything is going well out there in La La Land. Now we got new big shifts coming up. Just went over there on TikTok and oh my God. No, those readings was hilarious. I don't know what it is about the vibe over there. I be cracking up. Oh my God. I don't know if it's because I have to go so fast within those 10-minute guidelines. But I just seen 44 on the clock. Ooh, yes. I'm feeling it, y'all. I'm feeling the juice. Now let me think about TikTok so I can get crunk up. Let me pretend like I'm doing it for 10 minutes, maybe. Maybe. Let me see. What's coming out, Spirit? Now we on YouTube, Spirit. I just seen 111 on the clock. Now we gonna. These came out for TikTok. Now I wanna actually pay attention to those cards, Spirit, okay? Now, because Spirit really wants y'all to take a reality check. Now, that's in regards to your relationships and any spiritual warfare that you feel is coming up against you. Because it's you that's going to conquer that with your mind, how you move. You understand? Don't let that deter you from what you got going on. Know that they cannot stop you from moving forward. Now you got to step up and lead. Now this is telling you to detoxify. And that's that negative energy. You got to purge your mind as well as your body. Now it's so funny that they got a cow right here. Now maybe that got something to do with dairy. I don't know. Maybe pay attention to it. Or meat. Listen. Now maybe you want to incorporate one plant-based meal a day or something like that. Now this is telling you to attend to the details and push through any insecurities. Right here in the first quarter moon in Cancer. Now that ain't the new moon, but it's good enough. Now we have the Virgo here. Now I don't know why Virgo keep coming up. There's something going on with the Virgo. Virgo is always prevalent somewhere. But we're going to read out what that's talking about. However, we got new moon in Capricorn. Step up and lead. Now, maybe you did that in a new moon in Capricorn. However, it could be talking to a Capricorn to step up and lead. Take it how it resonates. Now, I'm sure that fire signs, you ain't got to be told that because you're just going to do it. It's just in you. To be in some type of leadership mode. Now, I'm not saying that any of the other sides can't do that, but it's just something about a fire sign that's very competitive. They're going to do it. They're just naturally in it, though. Okay. Now, Virgo, if you're out there, maybe you need to attend to the detail and push through any insecurities. But we're going to read that out. And I want to read that out before I even pull any more cards. Yeah, it's just like I can't take my time with you. I'm sorry, y'all. I mean, I can't rush with you. And maybe you can't take your time with somebody. I said it for a reason. You ain't got time to be waiting on people. If they can't keep up, you got to keep it moving. Don't let nobody slow you down. Ain't nobody gonna slow me down. Yeah, you got to keep on moving, boo. Attend to the details. Now let me see. What is this? Last quarter moon. We got different moons over here. Let me see. And maybe it's somebody on their last leg. Let me see. 116. I just want to see what it's talking about. Now, it would be lovely to think that manifesting means just snapping your fingers and magically making everything better. However, there's more to it than that. Past worries means commitment, self-doubt, and fears need to be dealt with before you can start to feel good. Tedious tasks may need to be taken care of before you can move forward and make the magic happen. Worry slows down your ability to make magic. So attend to the details, then you can have fun. Yeah. That's like cleaning house, boo. Move away all those negative energies, people, places, and things. That's why it's got detoxify. Toxic people, toxic trait. It's time to give them that brief, that parting gift. It's time for them to go. Ain't got time for it. The spirit is ready. The spirit is talking about domestic harmony. And domestic harmony got to do with your home, your house, your job, whatever. People on your job. Move away from toxic people that's always gossiping. It's time for you to take this adventure called life. Step up and lead. An adventure is there. We ain't got time for the shenanigans no more, bro. It's a new day. It's a new dawn. It's a new you. Right here in this new moon. New. Right here, attend to the details in regards to any financial disciplines. Don't spend your money frivolously, you know? Put some up for a rainy day. You ain't got to keep up with the Joneses to be cute. Now this is also centered around your heart. Detoxifying. All this pink is representative of the heart. Be open, you know? Don't let nobody slow you down. Keep yourself high. This is the card that we was reading about. Financial and energy and frequency and currency is not just about money. It's about your energy. Yeah. Physical activity. Yeah, you know? Moving. Stretching. You know? Attend to the details. You might have to clean out the clutter. 6 and 7. 6 does represent money, tangible things, you know, relationships. 7 is luck is on your side. 6 and 7 is 13. The death, ending, new beginnings. Alright? Some things got to be moved out the way so that the new can come in. You got to make room for the new. Can't have nobody leeching off you and stuff like that. Ciphering your energy. This is patience. It's telling you to push through your energy. And this is all about your sacral. Your self-esteem, you know, detoxifying your health, your diet, your mind, your body, your soul. show yourself the love and compassion that you need, the patience, the care. Attend to you. Attend to the details. That's what it's telling you right here. You got this, baby doll. You got this. Now let's pull from a couple of cards. We're going to pull out a couple of different scenarios. Now this is hurting. Now this could be you or somebody else, but you got to push through this, boo. Any pain, any depression, sorrow, and step up and lead. And the best way to counter that depression, pain, sorrow, is take control back over your life. Take on new adventures. Now this could be actually somebody. Now it could be you or them apologizing, but do it. If that's what you need to do to set yourself free. Sometimes we got to take accountability for the pain that we caused other people. Make amends when you can. Sometimes you might just need to write a letter and burn it to the universe. You know? Yeah. You got to let this stuff go. It's time to move on, y'all. It's time to do it. Yeah. Now somebody might be, I just said that, write a letter. Somebody's planning something. Now this could be you planning and tending to the details in regard to financial discipline. Yeah. Could have started in January. But this January does indicate something new. It's a fresh start. You know? Resolutions. Resolving the situation. And maybe turn on this. It says reconciliation. Resolving issues and getting back together. Now, I'm not here to tell you to necessarily don't make amends when you can reconcile with people. But you know, if it's good for you and if it's not good for you. Sometimes you just have to move on. And sometimes you do have to push through the insecurities and be patient with one another. You know, nothing's perfect. But if people cheating on you, abusing you, mistreating you, and not doing their part, and not giving that equal exchange, it's time to go, boo. Now, I don't know why this movie is coming to my mind, but it's coming to my mind. So I'm going to say it. And it's kind of disturbing. And I don't know what made me click on it. But I forget the name of it, too. It was a weird name. And it was about this girl that had a rough night of passion with her boyfriend. But I didn't even look at it because it was just so disgusting. But anyway, I don't even remember the name of it. It was so weird. That's why it made me click on it. But anyway, she caught something and it made her rot from the inside. But instead of going to the doctor, you can see her decaying from the inside out. Now, you can look at this metaphorically because it's internal, you know, the pain, and she did nothing about it. She just start decaying all over the place. I was like, ew, this is disgusting. But this is how sometimes our feelings are, and it's inside, and that's why you need to go inward. And she just decayed in the house. You want to go to the doctor? You go and tend to herself. Now, This says sneaky, mysterious, and hiding information. And sometimes it's hard for us to express our emotions. You know, it's not always easy to be vulnerable. And sometimes you got to push through that too. You know, if you want to have a deep connection with your partner, sometimes you have to be willing to open up and express. Now, I'm not saying tell everybody everything about you, but you know, in increments. Now, I know a lot of times people are afraid to express because, you know, people like to use your insecurities against you. But you have to use your discernment and know if you can share that information. However, right here is toxic love. You know what I'm saying? Drama, addictions. You can't be in relationships and think that you're going to get something healthy out of toxic, drug-riddled relationships. And I'm sure that this is not for everybody, but somebody need to hear it, and you need to let it go. That's trauma bonding. Don't nothing good come from that. And that's why people be secretive, and they could be hiding that. You know, behind your back, hitting the pipe. Just do it to both. I don't know. And have patience. That you don't need to hold on to that. And yes, it's hard to find love out here, and to find people that's, you know, on the up and doing the right thing. That's why you got to love you and be okay with being by yourself. If you never find that love again. But sometimes when you're seeking outside validation and fulfillment, that's when you don't find it. When you don't, I mean, it's nothing wrong with wanting to have that relationship, but when it just consumes you, there's some work that needs to be done on the inside. You know? A lot of people stay in these relationships just to be in the relationship, child. Listen, I don't know. Finally let it go, boo. Jobs too. Friendships. Now, I was looking at this this all going on YouTube about this these two siblings. Now they do look like something was seriously wrong with them, and they had another sister that was on trial, speaking on behalf. Now she didn't stay in the home, but these other two siblings did, and I think their mother was bedridden, and somehow she hurt her leg. But anyway, this was another scenario where they didn't take her to the hospital, but she passed away. It had to be gangrene. I didn't watch it all the way through. Just, you know, sometimes I'm a little query, but sometimes I be curious just to know what went down. And people don't pay attention. Now, you can look at them and see there was something wrong with them. How are you expecting somebody to take care of somebody when they ain't in their mental, you know, cognitive alignment? You know, how do you think that somebody's going to care for you when they don't care for themselves? You know, somebody out here, you know, it just don't work that way. Now, this adventure is meeting up with strangers and could be important with crime, depression, pain. Now, you might have to take the lead, and I just told that story before I even read this card. somebody might need to go see about somebody. Text, phone call, meeting up. That's the next card. Attending to the details. And it might have something to do with money. Now somebody actually might be exhibiting some sneaky behavior in regards to money. Push through your insecurities. Speak up. This might require some patience to resolve this situation, but the rooster is crowing. Somebody is being arrogant, boastful. And it says this person should not be crossed. Or maybe that's just the way they feel. But they gonna get their day. I don't know what's going on with that. April. I don't know. Keep coming out. Something going on with April, and I don't know what it is. Now your name could be April, or April and July is here. Now it's really making me think about that reading, and somebody left it in my comments that their mother-in-law passed on the 4th of July. Now this says romance, celebration, and party, and fan. Now, in that reading, I seen SSI. And I said something about when I seen the last S, it said it was giving me SOS. And SOS is like help. And I don't know what's going on. But this made me think about that. And in that reading, I said, it said it's not too late or something like that. I don't know. And that's all I got on that. But something, yeah, the vulture is here. Somebody's trying to do something. With money, that's probably. I'm looking at misunderstanding with this wall. Now I'm looking at October. And together, in October, there's going to be some type of opportunity for you. In regards to this misunderstanding, this wall, this hiding information. That's what I'm feeling, y'all. And that might... Now, I'm not saying that the rest of this doesn't apply to you, but I think this is for somebody, that person, you in particular, if you're looking at this, it's something. Now, it's giving me a chain of events. Yeah, like you got to clean up something. Now, maybe it got something to do with land, a new home, but it has new home and an attitude. I don't know. It got something to do with money, I think. And you know, a lot of times, in this fan, in this room, it's like somebody trying to sweep something under the rug. And it might have something to do with a get-together, celebration, a party. Could have something to do with people that's in a relationship. I don't know. Let me see something. I want to see if I can dig out a little bit more information. Where's the book at? I just want to see what this, sometimes it gives me a little something that I can make me register something else. Hold on, y'all. Wait a minute, it said an exquisitely painted fan is fully extended, showing all the beautiful signs. This symbol is a festive one, indicating that you'll soon have something to celebrate or you will have fun at a party. It's also a romance card that could indicate that you are now or about to become romantically involved with someone. Now, that might be something different, but this can also be in regards to a get together in regards to that situation I was talking about. Now, this could be after the fact, but I think I don't know. I just feel like it's something in that regards that you need to investigate. I don't know. Or your partner, your spouse. And I'm going to leave that there. It just made me think about it. Alright. Now let's see. And I don't know why this card is here. It don't belong here, but I'm going to leave it alone. Then we're going to move to the tarot and see what's going on. And it's making me think of, see, this handshake, a meeting, but a stranger could be important. Which is giving me so many mixed signals in regards to what the message is saying. Yeah, and this is giving me serendipity. It's like somebody's got somebody's attention. It's just like somebody burying something. Look at that. She in the dirt. And the 6 of diamonds. It's money. Pentacles. Something's going to get your attention. Now, Spirit is giving somebody some type of sign. Because the clover is something that Spirit lines up. Yeah. And this is the death card. I average the ship moving, but that 13. Something ending. Some adventure. Something. Some news. Now, it made me pull these cards, and I don't even know why, because I was supposed to do the tarot. And there it go. This, that meeting, that hookup, that romance, that party. There you go, with the balloons. It do look like it's royal. Somebody gonna help with something. Yeah, the anchor. Now the anchor, you know, it could be stability, but however, it could be holding something down with the secretive. And the 9 of diamonds, spades is 9 of swords. You know, anxiety. Right here will work through your insecurities. But the truth, whatever it is coming out. There you go, right there. Now, I do see something. Now, this relationship, I don't know if it necessarily got anything to do with the SOS. This could be something totally different. But it could. Now, you could have met this person in April, July, or October. That got something to do with this SOS situation. I don't know. Y'all gonna have to peel through the pieces. Because I don't know. Oh, no. But here's stability. And work through your fears. The Ten of Wands does also indicate stress. However, it's stability too. And it's an ending. A new beginning. And this is at the bottom of the deck. Distorts information with the Queen of Hearts. Now, it do look like it's something that might resolve itself. Yeah. But this says an opportunity is waiting for you. And this anchor is big and heavy too. I just get the feeling that somebody needs to express themselves. And I think by the time October comes, this situation is a decision is going to be made. Something. Somebody could have got married in January. Something could have been gained in January. Or April. I'm saying January, April, July, and October. Now we got anxiety all over again. And this is on the Clover. Depression and crying. But I see something being resolved. A handshake. A meeting with a stranger. And there go the stress. And there go the money. I don't know what's going on, y'all. Y'all gonna have to peel through the pieces. But I'm gonna put it up there because there go the King of Cups. I think he's bringing in some resolve in regards to whatever this situation is. And he's bringing an ending to a beginning. There's the beginning. There's the celebration. It's bringing somebody up from out the cold. And it looked like it's a gift from spirit. To bring somebody out some loss, woes. I got all these cards down here. I ain't never did this like this. This is, I don't know. Fear made me do it. Good. I think it's something wonderful. The wheels is turning for the stars. Something coming to the light. It's karma. Good dharma, I want to say. For somebody. You know, even though it may be something bad going on, now somebody could be hiding the fact that they want to get married. I just heard that. Us hiding some type of opportunity that's going to provide some stability. Something is going on. I see something good too, y'all. I see a lot good, more than bad. This looks very promising. Now, maybe you was going through a period of pain or something like that, but something about to happen, boo. Now, this fan could just be somebody just fanning over you, liking you. You know what I'm saying? Admire you. They like what you got going on. That's what I say. And it could be a job opportunity for some of y'all. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't necessarily. Yeah. Yeah, and I think you might not see it coming. Somebody about to come brighten your whole day up. I think somebody need to get out into the world. You know? Step out of your comfort zone. If you want to meet somebody, you know? Hey. Wow. I think you're a high priestess. Look at that. That's somebody coming towards somebody. That's intuition too. Telling you pay attention to your intuition, your insecurities, what's going on in your mind. And maybe your intuition is telling you something about this. You could be pulling it in because we read the card out. It made me read that card out in regards to manifesting. And I keep seeing this April shower bring May flowers. Something, I don't know, boo. Yeah, this is a surprise. And I think it's good. They came out together. The Hierophant is on this anchor. Now we got sneaky, mysterious, and high information, secretive. It just could just indicate it's something that you don't see coming. Because it could just be mysterious. Doesn't necessarily have to be bad. Because it looked like it's all good. Like it's the dream come true. It only made me read out that one card in regards to manifestation. And this is this. Oh my God, I just feel so emotional. Like, look at that. That's crazy. The Ten of Pentacles, the Chariot, the Sword of Truth with the Magician. And the Victory, being in the spotlight. And this is for somebody that's done worked on that ego. And pushed through their fears. The mind. I told you, don't keep... Y'all, and this magic stuff, y'all got to push through that. Feeling like people are up against you. You can't worry about that mess. Oh my God. I just feel so overwhelmed. It's like something so fabulous is about to happen. It is about to be crazy. Wow. And I'm just looking at all of this. And you might be experiencing unemployment or something like that. That's probably why that card was there. Yeah, you might have a little fall. But a lot of people is going through that. You know, don't feel embarrassed about that. Ashamed. You know, what goes up comes down. And what's down must go back up. And it looks like it's about to be a big come up, baby. Wow. I'm just thinking about the first card that came out. Adventure. 5-5. It's just giving me double. Yeah. That's the 5. 5. With the dreams and the surprise, and gifts and cups, and y'all just don't understand what Spirit is about to do in your life. You just don't understand. I tell you all the time. And it all you got to do is heal. It's it. Honor that contract, that soul contract, and come up out your head the feeling like people got you trapped. And have patience. It's really up to you. There's no wrong path. There's no wrong path. Boom. But they all lead to where? Home. You. Going within. Loving up on yourself. That's it. Boy, I just can't wait. And y'all better leave me some comments and tell me if it resonates. And when things start to unfold for you, I want to hear all about it. I want to hear all about it. I want to hear all about it. Because this is going to be good. This is what the new moon got for you, boo. Now leave me some dolphins and mermaids and whatever else you want to put in the comment. But light it up, y'all. Let spirit see that you feel it. Comment, share it with you. Tell you, and I'll see you on the next one. Oh my God. Almost made me want to cry.